Hello beautiful Libra, thank you so much for being here today. My name's Mary Rose and I'm here to bring you a message today that you may need to know or you're looking for. Look at that. Look at that. It just fell out. So Libra, time to go. Wow. Wow, wow. Time to go and round and round. There's something here that's taking place. And it's something that you continuously fall into, go through, or something happens all the time. And what they're saying is, Libra, it's time to connect with yourself and be true to who you are. Anything that keeps on going round and round and round and the same circumstances happen, it's going to get to a point where you're going to say enough is enough. I'm not dealing with this situation and I need to put an end to it now and forever. So there's something here that's constantly bothering you, you're going through, or it's happening to you time and time again. And now you're making the decision of, you know what, if it's not right, I need to go. If it doesn't feel right, if it's not beneficial to me, if it's not enhancing my life, I need to leave it behind. And that may be people, places, jobs, careers, projects, whatever it is that you're doing that doesn't fulfill you, does not make you happy, and you cannot be yourself, you need to try to fit in, then it's time to go. Cut off everything, everyone, every situation that keeps on repeating a cycle here. It's like cycles come to you and they repeat itself until you stand up and say, I'm better than that and I'm not going to accept that anymore. There may be something that you're thinking about that goes and comes, something that within your soul and your body and your heart, it weighs you, and sometimes you forget about it, but then it comes back, and when it comes back it takes you down. It makes you feel sad, it makes you feel alone. That needs to go. That umbilical cord needs to be cut. That karmic energy needs to be cut. Wow, Libra. Wow. It's like, you know what? It's not going to get any better. It's not going to change. I keep on being put in the same position all the time. I need to make the decision and the choice and the move so it finishes off now. The Nine of Cups. The Temperance card in the negative position. Sorry, these are negative and positive. You've got the Nine of Cups in a positive. Sorry, you've got the Nine of Cups in a negative. You've got the Temperance card in the negative. You've got the Nine of Wands in a negative, which is exactly what we expected because of the cards that first came out. And you've got the Ace of Swords in the negative. Wow, Libra. In the bottom, you've got the Justice card. You've got Justice card in the negative. You've got the Chariot in the positive. And you've got the Strength card in the negative with the Fool card in the positive. Wow. Okay, let's go. Libra, it's not lying here. It's saying exactly the same thing. You keep on giving and giving and giving. You are a lover. You are a giver. You are a nurturer. You are a beautiful soul. And you always put everybody else in front of you. However, you're starting to realize that what you give is not what you're receiving. And what you're giving, people are just taking and not even looking back to say thanks. It's like no matter what you do, no matter who you are, you're not going to please everybody, and that's okay. The minute you realize that this is me take it or leave it, you're forever going to be in a situation where you try to make people happy. You try to fit in. You try to keep the peace. You try to do what's best for everybody. But what happens to you? This here is saying everything I've given to everybody is becoming tiring. I am tired. I'm exhausted. I forever am depleted because I'm forever giving. And here I am on my own, weighing up my own thing, and all I've got is dirt. There's no clean water here. See how this card, if you turn it, it's beautiful crystal water. Here, it's dirt. That's all that's left for you. And for someone here or a group, you're sick and tired of giving it your best and receiving the total opposite back. You're now here looking at things and saying, the only way I'm going to get out of this situation and stop this situation from reoccurring all the time is now I need to look after me. Because it's very obvious and very openly evident that everything I give gets taken for granted or just gets taken full stop. And I don't receive the love, the nurturing, the gentleness that I give. It's not reciprocated back to me. There's a truth that's going to be told here, and you're going to see something so clearly here, Libra, that's going to make you realise it's time to go. That there is no more chances here. What I've got here, the first card that came out was the Justice card in a negative position. We've got the Chariot, which means that you're not being just to yourself. You're not being true to who you are because you're forever trying to hold the peace. And that's the most beautiful thing from you. But what are you having in return, Libra? It's time to get on that carriage and make headway to a place that they will love you, they will look at you with admiration, they will care for you, and they will nurture you. And if people can't do that, you need to do that for yourself. It's time to make headway. Time to go. So no matter which way we look at it, what is happening right now, it is not fair. It's not fair, Libra, because what you're giving, you're not receiving. Here, we've got the strength. It's like you've lost all your strength trying. You've tried to do your best. You've given it your all. To some point, some of you are actually questioning yourself. Even though you are the giver and not the receiver, you're still questioning whether you're right or you've got the strength to keep going. You're losing your strength, you're losing yourself, and what they're saying here is make that decision. Make the only decision here to either love yourself first, second and third. Love who you are, your talents, your gifts, and stop giving. Stop giving the way you do. Stop stopping your life for others. Stop taking rubbish from other people. Stop trying to fit in to be accepted. Stop being the beautiful person and genuine person that you are until you suss out the situation. Give, and what I mean by that, Libra, is not the lying. You don't need to lie. You need to be you. And if it's not good for you, if it's not right for you, if it's not just for you, justice, then let it go. There's no point hanging on to things. Life is too short. Why am I telling you this? Because I'm a Libra. So I'm not giving you a lecture. I'm telling you, I know who we are. And I know that we give it our most. that we give it everything we have. But it gets to a point where we need to look at ourselves and say, how much more are we going to give? And the reason I say we is because I am a Libra. I know a lot of Librans that are exactly like this. Tell me in the comments if this is you, if this reading at all resonates with you. Let's get 3 cards here for Libra, please. And that wasn't a lecture, Libra. That was exactly what was passed forward, and I had to take it. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my Lord, look at this. The 5 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Cups. Libra, when you decide to fight for your rights, for your worthy, for your gifts, for your talents, when you decide to stand up for who you are, no matter who it is, parents, spouse, partner, work colleagues, boss, when you start to put up your sword and say enough is enough, when you decide to defend who you are, what you stand for, and what you want in your life, that's when you're going to find your happiness, your abundance, and the celebration will begin. Because what the universe is saying to you here, and the guides and mentors are saying is, Libra, when you see your worth, everybody else is going to see your worth. When you see your value, everybody else is going to see your value. When you don't allow other people to abuse you, lie to you, treat you like rubbish, and you say no more, they're going to stop. So really, this is up to you to stand up for you. Because whether it's with anybody that you're dealing with, if they love you, they will understand you. If they care for you, they will understand you. On the bottom, we've got the Fool, we've got the Tower, and we've got the 4 of Cups. You have gone through whatever you've gone through, and now it's like you're making the change. For too long, you had too many promises delivered to you, and there's one more offer here. There's a new love, or a new person, or a new opportunity coming your way. You may not want to know about this because you've given everything a go and nothing's worked. It keeps on going round and round in circles. However, when you call that Tower and you say, you know what, I've got 2 choices. I either keep living this way, keep being miserable, keep trying to fit in, keep trying to keep the peace with everybody except for myself, or when you say, you know what, I've got nothing to lose. And I've put up with enough until today, and from today onwards, it's about me. When you do that and you take that, you make that decision, you take that action, and you make that choice, everything changes. So here I have got a new opportunity comes your way the minute you know your value, you know who you are, and you don't accept anything from anybody else anymore, Libra. Because you need to be your first, your second, and your third priority. Full stop. I hope that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if that resonates. Lots of love and light. Thank you. Bye-bye.